It's almost going to be a year since the U.S. regulatory authority Securities and Exchange Commission filed a lawsuit against Ripple and its executive. The whole year has been seeing many ups and downs for both the SEC and Ripple. At some point, the SEC was on the greater side, and sometimes the payment company was all set to win. But still, the lawsuit has been dragged along for almost a whole year, and the XRP community are seeing no settlement or victory. In today's video, you'll know about the fact that can trigger a settlement in the lawsuit, where the lawsuit is going, and how Ripple gained a major win recently. But before we get to our video, welcome back everyone to Crypto Millionaires, a channel where you get your daily dose of XRP. If you like the content, do give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you can know every time we upload a new video. Now, let's get to the subject. The crypto trial of the century is something that, till this stage, has caught the eye of almost every crypto investor in the world. If we go a few hearings back, then a federal judge has granted the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC request to extend the discovery phase of its lawsuit against Ripple by an additional 2 months. In a new ruling, Judge Sarah Netburn states that the SEC's request for further time will not affect the schedule to resolve the case. The judge stated, rather, the additional time sought by the SEC will allow both sides to complete the outstanding fact discovery and properly prepare the expert depositions. The SEC had asked the court to extend the deadline of expert discovery from the 12th of November to the 14th of January. The extension later stated sufficient time to prepare rebuttal reports and depose a minimum of 14 expert witnesses. However, the regulator argued such an extension wouldn't extend the case's timeline. Now, we have a lot of experts and attorneys who have been updating us all along. According to the attorney Jeremy Hogan, well, that is no bueno. Judge argues that the additional time will not affect the schedule to resolve the case, but I don't see how that is possible. It has to affect the schedule for briefing summary judgment, case summary judgment resolution, now, not until March or May 2022. In short, he disagreed with Judge Netburn about the extension's impact on the lawsuit's timeline. Crypto Law shared that Judge Sarah Netburn reacted to 2 ongoing motions in the SEC v. Ripple Labs litigation within 24 hours of the court allowing the Securities and Exchange Commission's request to postpone the discovery deadline until January 2022. Ripple Labs and Chris Larsen filed a move to compel the SEC to supplement its responses to 11 of Ripple Labs' interrogatories and 2 of Larsen's. According to the petition, the SEC's other motion requested a protective injunction to relieve it of the responsibility to reply to 29,947 different requests for admission. The Crypto Law shared, Netburn orders the SEC Gov to answer Ripple's interrogatory and identify the specific terms of the investment contract from XRP sales, and to answer whether the SEC contends that Ripple's efforts are necessary to affect any increase in XRP price. Now here, the order added, Ripple's interrogatory is relevant and precise, and will clarify whether the SEC contends that the terms of any contract identified in response to Ripple's interrogatory number 1 created an expectation of profits by the purchaser of XRP. Accordingly, defendant's motion regarding Ripple interrogatory number 2 is granted, and the SEC must supplement its response to interrogatory number 2 to identify any specific contractual terms and not just implicit and explicit promises as previously identified. The Twitter thread from Crypto Law further said, Netburn also grants most of the defendant's motions to compel answers on other interrogatories except on number 5, motion from Chris Larsen on when XRPL was fully functional, which is denied without prejudice for being too vague, and the parties are ordered to confer to clarify terms. Netburn grants some and denies some of the SEC's motions for prospective orders, notably granting protection on defendants' 28,849 RFAs, writing, "It is hard to view this stunt as anything more than theater." The order added, "The motion for a prospective order is granted on burden grounds. Having granted the motion to compel a response to Ripple's interrogatory number 2, the prospective order is also granted as cumulative and duplicative of another form of admissible evidence." Due to the postponement of the discovery deadline, the case's timeline may be extended while the SEC and Ripple file their responses. The deadline was extended in order for the parties to finish their expert depositions and improve their preparations. Judge Netburn stated, because the discovery sought overlaps in certain respects, these applications are resolved together. Both motions are granted in part and denied in part. To this, Jeremy Hogan replied, uh-oh, the SEC is going to be forced to admit that there is nothing in any of these contracts that created an expectation of profits by purchasers of XRP. That's a big problem for the SEC. With the court agreeing to the SEC's request for an extension and stretching the expert discovery deadline to the 14th of July, the war will continue into the new year. However, 2021 is still dealing with several issues involving the American regulator and a San Francisco-based blockchain firm. A file made by the defendants on the 22nd of October has now requested the court for leave to file under seal 2 exhibits, titled A and B. The defendants have discussed the exhibits with the SEC, according to the filing. While the American regulator is said to have had no objections to the files being filed under seal, it wants to evaluate them before deciding whether to request sealing formally. Recently, Crypto Law shared, if you're new to the SEC Gov v. Ripple case and you are trying to understand the latest order from Judge Netburn and the Howey analysis being done on XRP in the context of fair notice, remember the judge's April 6 order on BTC, ETH, and XRP. It also shared a screenshot, and the highlighted part says, I think that the discovery related to Bitcoin and Ether is irrelevant. I think it is irrelevant to the court's eventual analysis with respect to the Howey's factors. The followers are kind of liking that the lawsuit is being dragged because the more the SEC is stalling the case, the more they are going in a bad situation, and this is also good for Ripple. The SEC is getting exposed with every other step. It was a long thread, but let's take a look at the important bits. I also think it is irrelevant to the fair notice defense that Ripple is rising. So basically, the longer this case drags on, the more exposed the SEC is, LOL. It's pretty pathetic that the SEC, being the plaintiff, requested an extension as well as the other day. This government organization is a joke. Now, the SEC is being ordered to explain, among other things, how the Howey test applies to XRP. What is the state of Ether and Bitcoin and the sale of XRP as an investment contracts? We can count this as a major win for Ripple. The lawsuit, where it became the reason for the downfall of XRP, delisted the coin from all the major exchanges and diverted the investors from the coin. It also gained XRP and Ripple a worldwide recognition. And now, we can say that the case has more advantages for Ripple and XRP than disadvantages. After the lawsuit is either settled or Ripple just clearly wins it, XRP is going to be the only cryptocurrency that will be fully regulated. And this is going to be a major and massive win for it. Other than that, after the lawsuit, the coin is also going public. Despite the lawsuit, Ripple and XRP have managed to maintain their value. We cannot imagine what the price is going to be once the lawsuit is over. According to the CoinMarketCap, at the time of writing, the XRP price today is $1.09 USD, with a 24-hour trading volume of $2.6 billion USD. XRP is up 1.31% in the last 24 hours. The current CoinMarketCap ranking is number 7, with a live market cap of $51.4 billion USD. It has a circulating supply of 46.9 billion XRP coins and a max supply of 100 billion XRP coins. So guys, this is it for today's video. I hope it can be a big help to you. What do you think about the settlement and the lawsuit? Are we going to see the one soon? Share your views in the comments down below. Don't forget to click the bell icon, and thanks for watching.